Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel and today I'm bringing you another general message. We're just going to tap into the energy and see what we get. I do hope everyone's doing well. I'm feeling very blessed. And special thank you to my Patreon patrons, those who book personal readings with me, and my channel members who get early access to pick-up cards. Alright, the World, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Death card, Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Okay. I see a very strong transformative energy. Finances and stability are looking good. I see growth, happiness, Ace of Swords. Okay. Ooh, and there's a Seven of Swords. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's going on there. So I see a new cycle, collaboration, financial stability, work. And then there's like the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. So, what is this for you? What is this? The Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Lovers. Okay. I see sort of it's like a polar opposite energy almost. Where I see really great energy for you. And then with the Lovers... Oh, I see this really heavy, burdened, difficult energy. I don't know if you're in a situation where you're doing quite well and then someone you're connected to is not doing so well. Devil. Okay, ooh, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Ooh. Who is this person to you? Who are they? Okay, Four of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Swords. Now with the Four of Pentacles in the challenge position, Four of Pentacles is like holding on to someone or something. And then the Four of Pentacles in the challenge position is like struggling. Yeah, and the Eight of Swords and the Fool. It's like someone that you're attached to or someone that you can't quite let go of. Temperance. Okay. It's like, gosh. If things could just balance out, if we were just okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Justice. Wow. Okay. Big, big energy. This could either be a connection, a commitment. This could be a marriage. Like, should I stay or should I go? Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. So I see a lot of energy here. I wanna pull some more because I feel like, I mean, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So there's a lot of power in this connection. And I feel like you're fully tapped into your power. And someone else is totally tapped out of their power. Let's see. Two of Cups. Okay. This is like a reciprocal energy. There could be arguments. There could be disruption here. Three of Wands and the Emperor. Okay. Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. It's like a relationship where one person is really thriving and the other person is not. And sort of the challenges or even maybe some of the resentment that can come along with that. What are we looking at here? The World. Right. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Again, really consistent energy. It's like, what should I do? Justice. And I keep getting like, I'm not really getting an answer if I'm honest. so far, it's not like leave this person or stay with this person. It's sort of like Four of Cups. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. So, I mean, the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles is like, wrap it up. Let's see. And then I get the Four of Pentacles, but like, hold on. The energy feels just as confused as you are. So once again, this is not a situation where it's like, oh, you got ghosted or someone doesn't want to commit to you. No, this is like two people that love each other and care about each other, but someone could be going through a hard time. Maybe someone's sick, maybe somebody lost a job. King of Pentacles here. Yeah. It's like, once again, this is not somebody who doesn't want to step up to the plate. It's like someone who's having a hard time. Okay, what's the Three of Swords? Let's just make sure. What is the Three of Swords? Okay, Four of Wands. Yeah. Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I'm just not getting like a stepping out kind of energy at all. I'm just getting a home that maybe has been happy or like would be happy in good situation, but once again, there's like external factors. Like once again, someone's health is bad or finances are a struggle or, you know, something crazy happened. And it doesn't feel super clear. I don't see anything that's happened where it's like, I'm done. It's not that. Chariot. High Priestess. Sun. Okay. Yeah, we got the Knight of Wands, the Death card, the Page of Cups. Okay. But there's like a... Once again, the Chariot, the High Priestess, and the Sun is like, what do I do? I want to take action, but I really don't know what to do. Eight of Wands. I see communication. There could be like talking. It's so interesting. I feel like oftentimes the general messages kind of have a theme from day to day. And so much of today's messages are like, it's like, what do I do? What do we do? Like, there's the first message today, there was really no answer. Like, there was no clear, this is what you should do next. And it's not that my messages are often like, this is what you should do. Like, it's your life. You make your decisions. But it just feels so much less clear here. So I guess, what is the message? What is the message? Strength. Seven of Wands. Empress, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So first and foremost, whatever's working for you. So maybe like your career is going well, or your health is good or something like that. Make sure to really fortify that and continue to support that and protect that. If it feels like someone is like attacking you, like say for instance, you're in a relationship and someone loses their job, but then they're like, well, why are you working all the time? Like, no. Maybe someone's like health. Like this is one of those situations, like maybe you're in a relationship and someone has a huge health scare. Now they have crazy medical bills. It's like, what? Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles? Eight of Cups. All right. Now, once again, if somebody does something where it's just like, oh no, like this is it, it's a wrap, that makes sense. It almost kind of feels like it's unclear, because this is a general message. It's unclear what happens next. So once again, are we working together? Are we collaborating? Are we finding solutions together? Are we getting through this together? Or is someone spiraling? Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. So pretty standard advice. Always make sure that you're able to take care of yourself. That's why I recommend, even for me, like there's some things about me that are traditional, but one thing I'll always say is no matter what, if you're in a relationship, you need to be able to take care of yourself. Like, everyone should always have their own sources of income. You should always have a backup plan. Do not ever rely on your partner for everything. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. Let's just do these 3 too. Okay. Then we have the Devil, the Lovers. Yeah. Because it's like I see 2 outcomes. And this is an energy. Number one, you're not alone at all. It's kind of, it's not wild to me, but it is sad how for months, on this channel, I've been like, just be prepared for some hard times because hard times are coming. And you're not alone in this energy at all. People are not going to be alone in this energy where there's going to be a lot of like families. Like, this is not just like situationships or you're dating this person, Like, these are like commitments or, like monogamous committed relationships, marriages, people who've been together and who love each other being put in difficult situations. And let's see. Okay, the Fool. Right. High Priestess, Chariot. And again, this is it though. It's like just pay attention. Are you working together to make the situation better? Are you both putting in energy to resolve the situation, to take care of each other? Or is somebody just wallowing in self-pity and becoming angry? This is like a couple where maybe somebody loses their job and can't get a new one. And now, instead of being like, I'm just going to do what I can to either lessen your load or to find out other ways to make income to support our family, that's like, okay, we can do this together. And these things happen to families. Or is someone going to get angry and just be like, I just hate our situation and I don't want to do anything? What are we going to do? 3 of Swords. Yeah, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? This is just an energy that I think people are going to be faced with. And so for some of you, maybe you've experienced this. For others of you, you feel like, gosh, like what if this did happen? What I can say is this. I do see a lot of situations where, yeah, it's difficult, but we come together. We grow. We support each other. Like, we find solutions. Justice. Okay, Judgment and the 3 of Cups. But I would just say pay attention to, how things go. I've seen situations where something unfortunate happens to a couple and they stay fortified, they support each other, and they do better through it. And I've seen others where it was the opposite. So, I don't want anyone to listen to this, especially if like your family unit is doing great. Like, I don't want anyone to like freak out or anything like that, because I'm not getting that. I don't feel like, 2 of Swords, I don't necessarily feel like this is something that is going to be like a huge surprise. Like, I feel like you'll know if this message is for you. This has either happened or you feel like it's going to happen. 9 of Wands. Yeah, this could have been something, honestly, you've been struggling with. Like, it hasn't just started. 7 of Swords. But look at the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So what is that before we close out? Emperor. 5 of Wands. 2 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Exactly. But once again, my Emperor energy is we're going to figure this out. I'm going to do what I need to do. Like, I'm not going to just wallow in self-pity. I'm not going to get angry at you. I'm not, like, I'm going to find solutions. That's what I'm going to do. And if you find yourself in this kind of situation, just let your partner know. Like, if you're not solution oriented, like, we're either going to sink or swim in this situation, but we have to swim together. Now, if your partner, when faced with difficulties, is not helpful, is not motivated to try to fix things or motivated to work with you, that's, I think, when you kind of figure out your game plan moving forward. Page of Pentacles. And again, what is this Page of Pentacles? Okay. It's almost kind of like a message or like a conversation. Like, if you're not in that magician energy of like, let's figure this out, let's do this together, then I'm just not going to do this with you. 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Devil. So definitely have this. I'm speaking to someone who, like, you're in a relationship with this person. Like, you love this person. But with the 8 of Swords, the Sun, okay, 8 of Wands, and the Devil, yeah. So if something really bad has happened, of course, give people time to heal. But there has to be that conversation. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to choose to stay stuck in toxicity. So I don't know who this is for or what the situation is. And of course, you know, I hope this is not the kind of situation where you don't feel comfortable having an honest conversation with your partner. Like, if you can have an honest conversation with your partner and you're like afraid of them or something, that is not a relationship you should be in. I feel like I'm talking to, once again, this is like a healthy enough relationship where you can have like an honest conversation with your partner and you like are still safe, of course. But I'm seeing an energy of like some difficulty where someone seems to be doing well and then another person is feeling a little bit set back in life. Ace of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Are we moving forward in love? Because if we are, if someone is saying, you know what, yes, we're going to figure this out, you know, I'm going to do what I need to do, you do what you need to do, we're going to get this through this together, then yes, I see things being okay. This feels like a message for anyone who's in a relationship, and I think everyone's going through difficulties right now. Like, this is not new, but how your partner reacts and how you react is really going to help you navigate moving forward. Are we able to have an honest conversation about this? Are we able to have boundaries? And are we able to say, you know what? If we're going to continue, we have to both be in this. And this just kind of feels like life challenges, those normal ups and downs that happen in relationships. Like, it doesn't really feel like an internal thing. It feels like an external thing that's sort of testing a relationship, right? Death card with the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. There has to be this Page of Cups here. There has to be this love, this understanding, this nurturing. Okay. And I see renewal here if that's the case. But like, yeah, you know, if you're stuck with a partner who doesn't want to do anything and doesn't want to help you, and that's not going to work. Honestly, like, it's not going to work. I feel like a lot of couples are going to be going through a little bit of a difficult time because of the difficulties in the world around us. But if you and your partner are a partnership, if your partner is open and willing and flexible and committed, you'll be fine. It almost kind of feels like this is happening to test a lot of relationships, and these cycles will happen. Okay, final cards. I feel like it took me a second to kind of get a hold of this energy because so much of it was like, what do I do? Like, what do we do? That conversation should be happening between the two of you. It's not, oh my gosh, like, let's wallow in anger or self-pity. Like, what do we do to make sure we're okay? Okay. Tower. Gosh, what a hard message. Hierophant. 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. But that's the message. Yeah. This can go one of two ways. You know, either we sink or we swim. If you feel like you're doing all the work, if you feel like your partner is just not open to growing or finding a solution or something, the Tower. But if your partner is putting in the work and saying, yes, we're going to figure this out together, then you're okay. And honestly, this feels like a pretty standard message in a way. But I don't know, maybe somebody needed to hear this. Maybe someone's been in a relationship where they feel like their partner just doesn't care, doesn't want to do anything, or in which case I wouldn't recommend being in that kind of relationship. The Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, this is honest communication. This is coming together and working together. I will be honest, the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups is the Tower. That is someone who is so clouded with love or care for someone that they're maybe not honest about the situation. So what do we do? Man. If you're feeling alone, if you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling like you're doing this all by yourself, your partner's not receptive or they're not open. Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords. This honestly doesn't feel like an energy that isn't talked about. Like, I've seen other people talk about this kind of thing. What's coming in this cycle is going to take partnership. It's going to take commitment. It's going to take cooperation. I'll give you an example. Say, for instance, you're in a relationship. If you're making more money than your partner, yeah, they should be helping around the house. If you guys have kids, yes, your partner should be helping with your children. You should be able to talk to your partner about these things. Because this next cycle, we're going to need marriages, partnerships, relationships where it is a partnership. I was not raised in a home where one person did all the work. I was not raised in a home where one person made all the money. It was a partnership, and I firmly believe in that. I won't be in a relationship with someone who's not going to help out, who's not going to grow with me. And so I am not telling anyone what to do. All I am saying is, if you're in a situation where your partner is not your partner, things are not looking good. So whether you're single, maybe you're dating, just make sure that your partner is your partner. And please make sure that you have a way to take care of yourself just in case. This is kind of like a hard message. Seven of Swords, because man, like Seven of Swords, yes. Oh my gosh, I don't like this message. Five of Cups. The Six of Cups. Somebody's in a connection that is not good. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Two of Wands. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is kind of an intense message, so I'm just gonna ask. We'll ask who this message is for, because I really don't want to freak anybody out here. It's pretty rare that I get kind of intense messages like this, but who is this for? Okay. Queen of Swords. So we've got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah. If you're in a situation, I'll be honest, if you're still listening to this, I feel like you've been, feeling like, let me ask really quick for you with the Two of Cups. Eight of Wands. Okay. I feel like you've really been teetering on the edge for a while now anyways. But I asked to clarify the Two of Cups. And it's like there is some love there, but it's like holding on by a string. So let me just ask really quick, for this person that you're feeling like you might want to disconnect from, how do we know? High Priestess. Yeah. It's kind of getting to that point where you're feeling like you kind of just know. And it's almost like you're past the point of wanting to fight for it. Gosh, this is just kind of an unpleasant message, but sometimes unpleasant things happen in life. Eight of Cups. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. It just kind of feels like, okay, you know, I think I'm ready to wrap it up. For some of you, this is just like a relationship and it's feasible. For others of you, it just feels a little bit more complicated. But if you feel like this resonated, I would just say have it be something that is on the table for you. Judgment. Okay. So this feels like a message for a lot of couples where the end result is not everybody is gonna, like, no, there's gonna be couples who get through this, but there's also couples who will not. And I feel like really strongly I kind of touched on who that might be. Three of Cups, Empress, and the Devil. I don't know, especially if that resonates for you. I really don't like, your person is just making me feel really, ugh. Three of Wands, yeah, just, especially if you're like an air sign, this is really resonating for you. Just make sure you've got what you need to take care of yourself, especially if you have children or something. Yeah, King of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. And you will find someone new, like there is new out there. Oh, High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. Final thing. If you are afraid to tell your person that don't be afraid to tell someone like, hey, I'm not just going to put up with everything. If you're keeping it a secret, oh, with the High Priestess and the Eight of Cups, the Moon. Okay, thank you. So I feel like this has been a little bit of a meandering message, honestly, because it feels kind of uncomfortable to talk about, but I feel like it's important for who this is for. If you feel comfortable talking to your partner and saying, hey, you know, we're having a little bit of a tough time, but, you know, if things don't improve, like, I don't know that we can continue this. If you feel comfortable having that conversation and you and your person are like in it together, you're committed to each other, you will be fine. But for those who are listening to this, if you're in a situation where you're kind of teetering on the edge, but you're afraid to tell your partner, it's going to be a wrap. Five of Swords. Okay. I felt like there was something else, because especially these messages like, oh God, like, are me and my person going to make it? If you can have that conversation with your person and let them know honestly, and you can have like that kind of honest conversation and feel safe, you'll probably be okay. But if you're like ready to dip out from somebody and you feel like you can't even tell them that, continue on your path forward and away from this person. Okay, I was like, what am I missing here? Two of Cups, Ten of Wands. Okay. And so once again, if you love your person and they love you, and you're comfortable having that uncomfortable conversation with them, and the two of you are like, we love each other and we're going to make it through this, you will. But if you're having to kind of like make these secret plans and you're scared to tell your person, continue making those plans. And when you're ready to go, follow through. Okay. Hard message, uncomfortable message, but very helpful in the end. And reassuring. Honestly, it should be reassuring for everyone. Because if you're keeping this a secret that you want to walk away, you being able to get away from this person is probably good news to you. And for those of you where you're just having these honest conversations with your person, you're saying, hey, we've got to get this together, or, you'll make it. Okay. Whew, that's what I have for you. I feel like this was a tough message, but a real one. And I hope this was helpful for who this was for. And honestly, you should be able to have these kind of conversations with your partner. And if you can, I feel like you guys are going to make it out on the other side. If you guys want to stay together, you'll get through this tough time. We're all going through a tough time right now, but being able to have those honest conversations are really what will make and break these relationships. All right, that's what I have for you. I do hope that resonated. I hope that was helpful. And please, I hope everyone has healthy relationships with healthy communication. But we're all imperfect people. But as long as the two of you are committed to that, I think you'll make it out on the other side. All right, that's what I have for you. I do hope that resonated. I hope that was helpful. Thank you all so much once again. And until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.